timing properties can be controlled again in this run properties menu, which started where we were with the racks. Sample is letting us know things about each channel. So if you double click on a channel, you can specify what will be, so right now this channel is set to be NO3. And if you double click it, it will pop out what it should be. So this one needs to be set. But right now channel 3 is set as NH4 as the analyte. So if we come over, right now it's telling us channel 2, these are the timing properties associated with it. However, we have not set an analyte associated with that. So let's look at channel 3. Channel 3 has these properties and values, which is the load period in seconds. So this is the timing of the valve, which is not to be confused with the timing of integrating the peaks. We'll talk about that in a few minutes. We have load period in seconds, we have inject period in seconds, and we have time to valve in seconds. And so basically what this means is the load period is how long are you sucking up the sample fluid for, the inject period is how long are you pushing that quantity of sample into the tubing that I just showed, and then time to valve is how long does it take the fluid to go from when it's drawn up by the autosampler to get into the valve. So these are just recommended timings. You may need to adjust them based on the properties, like how dense a sample is, the size of sample loop you're using, and they are often best determined empirically, like while you're actually doing a run. So this is a reason that we would run standards first, because we would be able to determine things like, is it drawing up fluid for so long, for example, that it's the time in which it takes to inject that amount of fluid is too short. For example, would be one conflict you could have here. So we'll adjust those. We'll start with some timings that have been used in the past that seem successful, and then we will adjust accordingly.